Hey tubers, welcome back for another adventure. This might be the adventure of a lifetime. I am going to try, my son came to give me a hand. We're going to try to turn this garage into a functional work area. A YouTube studio, so to speak. So this is the beginning video. And you guys could see everything that's in here. And quite honestly, it's very overwhelming for me, and I look at it every day. When my son looks at it, he must be thinking to himself, oh my God, my father's nuts. So anyway, this is the start of it. We'll see how we make out. You'll see what it looks like in future videos. I want to thank everybody for their support, watching, commenting, and subscribing. Bye. Hey tubers, welcome back for another adventure. Well, many of you know that I've just put quite a bit of time into working on this garage, and what I'm hoping to do is create a game change situation. You guys could see the way the work benches are set up there. The work area, workstation, let's go with workstation, is set up over here. I ended up getting some pallet racking set up. Which now creates 3 levels. The top, that you could see tires and loads of plastic up there. This middle level, I'm not quite sure what I'm putting into it. Underneath, right now my plan is to put 3 rolling bikes that I'm going to work on underneath, so that, you know, I can roll one out, work on it, roll it back underneath if I'm waiting for parts or whatever. You guys could see the rest of it. It's opened up quite a bit of space. I got rid of this pod area here. So I'm hoping to create a game change situation with what I'm up to. So that's where it is as of now. And now I guess I'm going to be putting together a few videos to create this one. This, I guess, will be the last of the series. What I want to do before I do anything too permanent in this area, I want to try working here. And kind of like when you work on stuff, you kind of figure out, oh, this is good, or oh my God, this is completely horrible. So we'll get into some of that. I mean, things that have been helpful, like this bench here with the welder compressor vise on it. This actually comes out from underneath the table. But when it was sitting over here, you know, like all these bikes had to be rolled out before I could do much of anything with it. I really want to get away from that. And believe it or not, adding these doors were good from a winter point of view. It lets plenty of sunlight in. But from a point of view of, before I can use the rolling bench, I had to open up the sun doors, the garage door, and roll something out of here. And then once again, when it was time to clear up at the end of the day, I had to get the rolling bench back in, get whatever I rolled out back in, get the garage door closed, get the solar doors closed, and it was just, it was kind of like, you know, oh, I got to weld something up. It'll take me 2 minutes and a half hour to get ready and a half hour to put everything away again. So it wasn't working. The other thing I'm thinking about right here is perhaps a pellet stove situation for the winter, to warm the place up and make it a little more user friendly. So a lot of things got out of the garage, and some of you guys saw the video of the stuff out in the yard. Obviously, that can't stay there forever either. So this is kind of a first step. I got to keep moving with this whole project. And what I would like to do as part of that movement is in the back, put a carport. You know, one of those metal things, kind of, you know, you know, they look, I don't know, I guess they look similar to that, but they're made out of metal. But put as big a one as I could back there. Maybe try to squeeze in a 26 by 28 every square foot I can get in there, the better. And once again, with the carport out back, I'm probably not going to put a door from here there. I think going outside is just fine to get to it. But I think if I do that, other things start to loosen up. Like in the lower garage, I have a Cushman plus the China diesel tractor. Those two could kind of live in there. This Cushman possibly could even live in there. And then I have the lower garage to do some work and the upper garage to do some work, and that to really handle a bunch of the storage. Anyway, that's what's going on in my mind. That's about $4,000 from now. So that's not happening anytime too soon. I don't know. Sell a few things perhaps to afford that. Okay, I want to thank everybody for watching and commenting and subscribing. I am taking suggestions. Any suggestions I'd like to hear. I'd like to thank people for advice. Musty One's given me a lot of advice. And if you guys are familiar with the way he works, he does not store his stuff where he works on his stuff, right? You don't like open his garage door, his shop garage door, and like he doesn't have to spend an hour unloading it before he could do 15 minutes worth of work, and then an hour reloading it. So I think I can learn something from that. Okay, I want to thank everybody for watching and commenting and subscribing. This ends this series. It might be a little bit long, but I appreciate you guys getting through it with me. Once again, I'm open to suggestions. I mean, my big problem is I'm trying to have 10 pounds of free space, and in that same 10 pounds of free space, I'm trying to cram 10 tons of junk. And you can't squeeze 10 tons of junk into whatever tiny little free space I have and then work in that same free space, right? It's just impossible. Every time you want to do something, you got to unpack. So all right, I want to thank everybody for watching and commenting and subscribing. Please remember, feet down, heads up. Make sure you get out there and enjoy each and every day. Bye now.